Okay, we're finally done with the front yard. We got it done in record-breaking time, I think.
For me, anyway. I mean, I think 15 hours is pretty good for me.
It wasn't 15 hours. We got the livestock all secure. We got any projectiles put away. I don't know what we're going to do with this screen tent, but we'll figure it out. Right now, we're sitting underneath it.
Well, we want to take it down anyway.
I just don't want it to break. But that being said, I did tell you that when we were out in the front yard that the herbs that I cut down, I was going to give you a little summary on them. This is going to be very, very brief. I'm not going to really get into in depth in each one, but I do have to caution you. Don't take anything that I say as God's truth. Look it up. Do your own research. I'm still in school studying, okay? I know what we do in our family, but by all means, consult your doctor, especially if you're pregnant or on any kind of medication. Herbs, even though they're natural, they do still have side effects.
And you got to watch it because if you mix certain ones, it could kill you.
Exactly, exactly. So do your own research. That's what I'm telling you. With that, I'm going to get right into it. And like I said, very, very short summary of each. And later on in another video, after they dry, we'll get into more in depth. So with the first one, we're going to have, where is she? My all-time favorite now. It's Thanksgiving in a napkin. This is rosemary.
I like rosemary too.
She smells, oh my God, I wish we had smell-o-vision, but she smells very, very good. And like I said, I don't do it, I don't dry them in a dehumidifier, what do you call those things? Whatever. Dehydrator. I don't like to. People do it without the heat. I like to do it naturally. But with rosemary, like I said, look this up. It can help with cognitive functions, digestive health, antioxidants. It has a lot of antioxidants in it. Anti-inflammatories. The properties just, they're really great for antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. Rosemary is also very good to help combat oxidative. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I snuck and I got my one of my study books. So I'm kind of like,
you got a cheat sheet?
Yeah, from my studies, from my notes
Nothing wrong with that.
that I take.
Yeah,
that's true. Like I said, rosemary combats oxidative damage and reduces inflammation throughout the whole body, like arthritis, muscle pain, headaches, and oh wow, I can't speak tonight. Cardiovascular health. Some studies indicate that it improves blood circulation.
There you go.
And it lowers blood pressure. It helps protect against heart disease.
That's cool.
Immune system. Like I said, it has the antimicrobials and antiviral properties that will support your immune system. It also helps fight infections and reduces, again, like I said, inflammation.
You know, not to throw you off, but you think about it, think back to the Old West. Indians always used to eat herbs and stuff like that, and a lot of them grew to be very old. Cowboys, we're lucky if they made it, and I'm not talking about gunfighters, we're lucky if they made it past 30 or 40 years old.
Well, just the old timers. I know Mammy, my grandmother, Mammy always um, you had herbs.
Yeah.
And my mother, when her belly wasn't feeling well, go out and dig me up some sassafras.
Right.
Or she'd send us out in the field to dig up some roots. And that's what she did.
Okay.
So
It works.
it does. It does. So, and like I said, I'm going to just go through them fast because I'm tired. I'm sure you're tired. But the next
I'm
one,
always tired.
the next one is oregano. And like I said, in later videos, I'll show you how to make a tea or so on and so forth. But it helps with digestion, bloating, gas, and fresh oregano right off the plant has like a stinging taste in your mouth. It's a good stinging taste. And it's not like that old nasty oregano that you get in a jar from the store. No, totally nothing like it, right? I gave him a piece. I said, "Here, chew on this," and he's like, "Ooh, it's almost like a peppery taste, right?"
Almost like eating a pizza.
Oh.
Wow, I mean, it's that kind of flavoring.
So that's oregano.
Which you put oregano on anyway. So, yeah.
Well, that's true in the Italian seasonings.
Yeah.
But that's old and that's nasty. You want it fresh.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing like fresh.
Whatever you can get.
Right. But do you know oregano helps with respiratory issues? If you use it like a hot infused liquid.
Really?
Yeah, it does. And just you can put it in a bowl and inhale the steam for like congestion and sore throats and
Right.
so on and so forth, which is pretty amazing. You can use it for skin conditions.
Right.
You make a oil. You make an oil out of it, which I said that I'll show you when I finally get these. It'll take a couple weeks for them to dry out fully. Acne. I always say acne. Acne, boils, or other skin infections, it helps. Muscle and joint pain. And again, anti-inflammatory. It helps take down the inflammation. And it has so many other beneficial things to oregano. It's unbelievable. It's just that, like I said, I was trying to get through these too fast, and we didn't eat yet. So
The noises are going to be coming pretty soon. Just wait.
I'm telling you, you think I'd be 10 pounds. But the next one is, oh my Lord, if you smell this, when I cut it, he smelled it all the way across the yard.
That was about 15 foot away.
Oh, it smells so good. And I only got a teeny tiny bit of it. And it's like almost like gold. Like, me opening it. Oh my Lord.
Don't drop it.
Oh, they should make a perfume out of that.
I can smell from here.
Yeah. Let's see. That's freshly cut.
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision. And this is lemon balm. When I tell you there's so many uses for lemon balm, it's unbelievable. Outside of it just smelling great. Lemon balm, mental and nervous system. It helps reduce anxiety, and I know just smelling it, the aroma of it relaxes you. It just smells so good. The stress and the nervousness, again, just by smelling it, it puts you in a nice, happy place. It's just like like when you smell something really, really good, like it really puts you in a good place.
Sure.
You know, so I love it. I love lemon balm. And also the agitation,
Right.
it helps de-escalate agitation, especially with people with dementia. You know how they get, they're going through a horrible, horrible thing. And oh, God bless those people. But just having them, lemon balm near them, will lower their agitation and their anxiety and, you know, their confusion, because they're like, what's happening? What's happening? And oh, God bless them. But, and also a sleep aid, um, insomnia. Uh, and it's good if you combine it with valerian root. That I did not grow. That I'm cautious about growing, only because I am on medication and I don't feel comfortable taking valerian root.
Yeah, you got to use your head a little.
Right, right,
Like with anything.
right. And like I said, look this up. Just because I'm going to school for it, don't take my word as law.
Right.
Look every single one up. Talk to your doctor, especially if you're pregnant. Please, you got a little tiny itty bitty thing in there, you know? And just think of its little tiny body compared to your body. So, you know, you find a doctor that is familiar with herbs. And
they do have herbaries too.
well, there's a lot of doctors who are turning more holistically. Thank God. Thank God. It helps with digestive issues, like irritable bowel syndrome. So that's a horrible thing. It actually helps with cold sores on your mouth, because it has the antiviral properties, and it helps treat the cold sore called by, well, that's called herpes simplex virus, which is herpes in your body. Menstruational symptoms, which thank God I ain't got to deal with that crap no more. Oh my God, I'm telling you, no way. Thank God. So it helps relieve a lot of PMS. And again, I say look it up.
Some guys would clap to that.
It can be used as a topical use. Lemon balm has been studied for, like I said, cold sores, nerve pain, and I use it for a bug repellent.
Right.
Believe it or not, and it works. It really works. So, on to our next one. This one is a really good one. I saved a good one for the last right there. It's Feverfew. Now, let me show you. Oh, Lord, I have so much Feverfew. It grew like crazy. And these are all perennial. Cut them down to right above the dirt line, and several times, and they'll keep on coming back. But it almost smells medicinal. And this is Feverfew. And it's exactly, I got a lot of it. And I was on only one cutting. And it's exactly what it says, Feverfew. It reduces, yeah, I'm going to put these back. It reduces fevers. But that's not the only thing it does. It helps to, oh, I almost dropped that one. It helps to prevent migraines if you have like really bad migraines.
I didn't realize you did that, man.
Yeah, I cut them all down.
You didn't get the chocolate mint.
I did get the chocolate mint, but it's right here, the chocolate mint.
Oh, okay.
That's just
Sorry.
well, mint itself. Let me finish with the feverfew
No, I
first.
didn't realize. Okay.
It has compounds that reduce inflammation and anti-inflammatory chemicals involved in stopping migraines.
Right.
And what was it you said the other day? Oh, excuse me while I try to turn the page. Oh my god. Feverfew has properties to relieve pain, swelling associated with conditions like arthritis, menstrual cramps, gastrointestinal disorders.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an antimicrobial. It suggests that feverfew may have antimicrobial effects against certain bacteria and fungi, which is really, really good. It's can be used as skin infection treatment and skin infection and other microbial infections. You know, fever reduction, relief from nausea, vomiting, and it actually improves. Excuse me. It actually improves your digestive. Yeah. Now this, it reduces your menstruational flow and insect repellent. You can use it as insect repellent, and it does have that chemical use.
That's a weird combination.
I'm telling you, herbs are amazing. They're totally, totally amazing. You know, where do they get our modern medicine from? They take the components out of certain herbs and
Right.
they isolate them, and then they make them synthetically,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where they get the modern day medicine from, which is ridiculous. But you can't put a patent on herbs. You can't. So
Can't make billions of dollars on herbs.
you can't say that. And the last one that I saved, and I was telling him about it as I was cutting it, is comfrey. Good Lord.
They're bombing you.
I'm telling you. Now, comfrey almost doesn't have a real smell at all. It doesn't, not really. No.
A faint smell.
And it's big leaves. And all of these, you use the aerial parts of the herb, meaning that you use anything above the ground, mostly the leaves. And I have a couple other ones out there that you use the flowers. But during that real bad spell, and my arm was totally messed up, I missed the flowering stage, like the echinacea,
Right.
and the calendula or calendula, however you want to say it. I say calendula. Either way, I missed that part of it. But comfrey, it supports the effectiveness of clinical studies have supported the effectiveness of comfrey applied to unbroken skin for several conditions. Osteoporosis. Did I say that right?
Sounded.
Osteoporosis. The cream you make with comfrey root extract. And extraction is a little bit more in-depth process, but it reduces pain and helps in the relief of osteoporosis of the knees or the back or what have you. Again, for back pain, you make it into a cream.
Right.
So it's like a mild analgesic, like putting like a little bit of what like that. What is that? What is that stuff they call like icy hot or Bengay or something like that?
All right.
Right. And it decreases the pain. Sprains.
Wow.
Again, you apply it topically. Inflammation, swelling, from blunt injuries, if you get hit or you hit yourself, or you run into a wall or what have you. Except don't put it in your eyes. Even more effective than topical is wound healing. Now, comfrey ointment has been known to accelerate fresh abrasions. Like, if your child or you fall and get that, like a road rash, they call it road rash.
Raspberry.
A raspberry?
Mm.
I never heard of that.
Yeah. You skin when you slid into a base in baseball.
Oh, okay. Well, it promotes cell regeneration.
Wow.
Yeah. And historically, and this is what I was telling you before, the medical uses were traditional herbal medicine used comfrey for a variety of conditions. Let's see. Healing broken bones. Believe it or not, comfrey has been historically nicknamed nip bone because it will penetrate and go into your bone that is broken and help heal it. Yes. Internal ailments, historically comfrey was consumed as a tea or capsule to treat digestion, lung problems. This practice, it's now banned. Why? I think because it has the toxicity that will build up in your liver. But I mean, how much would you have to take? Honestly, it helps with gout. Skin ulcers, gum disease. And like I said, again, I'm going to keep on saying this, and you're probably going to say, shut up. But do your own research.
Right.
Do your own research. Talk to your doctor. Do not use anything unless you talk to your doctor if you're pregnant. But it treats ulcers, sore throat, and like I said, gum disease. And if I'm not mistaken, comfrey was the one that back in the Civil Wars, I think it was. It was either comfrey or another one that they would carry in a little pouch.
Right.
Because if they got shot, they would pack the wounds.
Right.
I could be mistaken with comfrey, and it might have been another one, but I'm almost or plantain. I'm not sure, but
that is after they take the bullet out.
Well, yeah, but you need to stop that bleeding.
Well, this is true.
Right, you need to stench it right away.
And I guess if you're too far away from medical.
Right.
Okay, you don't need this no more.
Right, no. Those are, you got my basket of herbs. But anyway.
Little Red Riding Hood.
But anyway, those were just a few. I gave you just brief summaries. Like I said, as I dry them out, and I do make my tinctures or my I don't really do oils too much. Creams, salves, if you want to call it that, salves. Or just show you how to store them in case you need them. You'll have them. You'll always have them. Not to mention oregano. Use it in your cooking. I mean, what's better than fresh oregano? Right there, I got a chocolate tea, which is, I can't wait until it dries because every time, I think I picked like half the plant and just put it in my mouth and ate it as I walked around the yard. It was good. Yes or no? Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Incoming. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Like I said, I will get back to you. We will get more in depth in a couple weeks when these dry out.
Right.
Until then, I'm sure I'm going to bring you other videos, of course. But please be safe out there. If you're anywhere on the East Coast, please watch the roadways.
Right.
I know Jersey is under a state of emergency right now, which doesn't make me feel comfortable at all.
Oh, they got a flood watch going on.
Right, and we're like right at the door of the ocean.
Or maybe 3-4 miles away from the shore.
Yeah, it's not. We're close. We're close. Too close for comfort. And the winds are going to be very, very, very strong.
Supposedly, if it gets to where they said it's going to, this area is supposed to be about 40-50 mile an hour.
That's a minimum.
Well, minimum, yeah, but still, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So like we said, we battened everything down. Everything that was light, we put away. Now, if they can only hold me under wraps, they'll all be doing good because I can't. There we go. I can't stand the wind. I get really panicky because I've already been in 3 tornadoes and I don't ever want to see that again. So, but anyway, with that, have a good night. Please be safe if you're on the Jersey Shore or anywhere close. Keep tuned to what's going on. Have your candles ready. Have your lanterns ready. Have your flashlights ready. Put some water in jugs in case we have the power outage. At least you'll have the fresh water. It's chilly. Throw a couple blankets out on the couch and, just what have you. If you have a crank radio, get out. I know I have 2 of them. So just be prepared. That's all.
Right.
Grab a couple books and everybody climb up and, have Ma read to them. After all, it's the season to be scary. So, all right. Have a good night. Talk to you later.
Beware.
Bye-bye.
Good night.